Good morning, folks. Nice morning, just leaving the shelter. It's 7 o'clock, 39 degrees, so it's a nice morning. I'm already in my shorts. Said I only have a short hike today. It's only about 4 miles. Problem is we got to go up and over Blood Mountain, but that should be the only big hill climb I have today. If you go to stay at Woods Hole Shelter, which, by the way, is a really nice shelter, it's about 4/10 of a mile off the trail, so got a little bit of a walk to get back to the trail. And I stayed in the shelter last night. I swore up and down I wasn't going to stay in the shelter, but this shelter is a log shelter, fairly new, looked pretty clean. Wasn't near as bad as I thought it would be. No mice, no anything horrible like that, and wasn't a bad stay at all. So I'm gonna hit the trail, and like I said, I'm gonna get to Neels Gap, and I'll probably take a knee row. And if you don't know what a knee row is, that's where you walk a few miles. It's not exactly a zero because you do walk some. You do hike a few miles, like today's 4 miles. I should get there about lunchtime. Then I'm gonna take the rest of the day off. I'm gonna stop right now because I just see that beautiful sunrise behind me, and you also see Blood Mountain behind me. But I'm gonna take the day off and take the rest of the day off after lunchtime, sort of let the knees heal, let my body rest and everything. Eat one of their wonderful frozen pizzas, and go from there. So hopefully that'll rest up. Let me take a shower, wash some clothes, and get ready for the next section. Looks like it's shaping up to be a nice day. I'm just gonna turn this around, get out of the way, and let you guys view the pretty sunrise. Sun's right on the top of Blood Mountain, so gorgeous. All right, so I'll see you guys up the trail. All right, starting to climb up Blood Mountain. Just got some water. A word of advice for anybody thinking about doing this: make sure you bring an extra faucet washer with you if you've got the Sawyer Squeeze water filter. Thank goodness I brought a spare washer with me. It was because I've had that same water filter for almost a year. Never had to put a washer in it. Second day on the trail, I lost my washer, so I had a spare. Hopefully when I get to Neels Gap, they got some washers so that I can just get me another spare in case that happens again. Just friendly word of advice. Getting close to the summit of Blood Mountain. Gorgeous views back in there. I'm sure once I get onto the summit, they're going to be even that much better, but this is my first glimpse of a view. So I'm very close to Blood Mountain Shelter. I thought it was right around the corner 3 or 4 times, but I know I'm close, so I'll start filming again when I get up close to the top. All right, just about the summit. There's Blood Mountain Shelter coming into view here. This is a good feeling. Give you guys a good view of this thing. Let you see inside. This is the oldest shelter on the AT. Make sure there's nobody in here. There's nobody in here. Oldest one on the AT. Kind of dank and dark. No glass in the windows. Concrete floor. A lot of the hikers, very many of the hikers said they don't want to stay here. I can see why it sort of smells musty. But it is a high point of the hike. So I'm going to take my pack off and I'm going to climb up to the top of those rocks and get some good views. So I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, let's get up here. Wow. Just enough clouds to frame it nicely. Beautiful sunrise. As far as you can see. It's a cool little area. Just a big rock at the very peak of the mountain. Now I've got to figure out which way does the trail go. Does it go that way or does it go that way? When all else fails, look for the trail markings. They say the descent off of Blood Mountain can be a bit hairy. So we are gonna see, starting off with a nice little step. They say the southbounders have it a little bit rougher because they gotta come up this descent. They can say it's a little bit hairy, but it's a beautiful walk. Nice sunrise. Well, white blazes show going down here. So. I see a blaze down there. So. This would be fun with ice on it. Video doesn't really show how steep this is. Try to turn around and see. It's pretty steep coming down there. This is so cool. bore y'all with just more trail footage. Yeah, I had to stop videoing back there. I was looking, the trail wasn't looking right, so I got off trail a little bit, so I had to come back and find the trail. I had to backtrack. It wasn't marked too well right in there. We're in it now, and you can see why. I'm gonna flip the camera around. And you can see how easy it is to get turned around up here, because this is what the trail looks like. There's finally a white blaze, thank goodness. A little sketchy through here. All right, it smooths out and gets back to regular trail over there. So now that y'all seen all the bumpy video and me slipping and sliding, we'll move along. Passed a lot of these trail crossings along the way. Thankfully, there's usually a marker, a blue blaze, to tell you you're going the wrong way if it's a blue blaze. And if you look ahead of me, there's typically a white blaze. It's going to tell me that's the AT, so I know I'm going the right way. I know I'm getting close to Neels Gap. I hear the See the road down there. Car just went by. What's really funny, after 3 days in the woods, that truck's way down the hill, but I can flat smell the diesel smoke. So it's true what they say, your senses to normal everyday things start picking up, and this is only 3 days in. I can't imagine what it's going to be like once I get further in. But getting close, it's getting excited. It's gonna be a real short day. There it is. It's Neels Gap. You know, I'm really excited. Statistically speaking, 25% of the people who attempt a northbound through hike quit by the time they get to Neels Gap. I plan on doing a Nero here, taking a small break. But hang on, let this truck go by. But I'm not gonna stop here. If I can get across this road without getting ran over, I'll be in good shape. Not gonna stop here, gonna keep going. There's the iconic tree. All the shoes in the tree. These are all the hikers who hung it up and said, that's far enough. Tickled to death, I'm gonna stay here tonight. Go to get some resupply, take a hot shower, and we'll see how we go from here. The trail goes right through Neels Gap. Somebody come in here. There's the restrooms. And I guess that's the hostel. I'm gonna try to see if there's a cabin. Cabin's right down the road. See if I can get a cabin for the night. Because Lord knows I'm probably gonna stay in enough hostels. Get a little bit of, get one night to myself, get caught up on the videos, and go from there. Okay, so got a cabin for the night. This is our cabin. It's right outside of Neels Gap, or right at Neels Gap. It's right down the road from the store. There's 2 of us staying in here tonight. It's myself and Pipes. Last night I introduced Pipes as Charles.
Yes, sir.
But there he is.
Howdy.
All right, that's now Pipes.
Pipes, yes, sir.
That's Pipes from now on. Pipes got that name because he hikes with Pipes. He's got some pipes with him and does a good job. This is called the Raccoon Cabin. And if you look right here, it's got plenty of raccoons in it. So this is gonna be home for the night. We're gonna be here. Got us a kitchen, got a shower. We're living in luxury tonight, so this is gonna be good. Got fresh ground staying in the cabin right next to us. So looks like I might get to know that guy. Even got a little patio out back here, overlooking the creek. Now this is nice. All right, now I hear fresh ground out through there. You see him out there, there's a van. So all those guys are out there ready to go. All right, so this is gonna be home for the night. I doubt I'll do any more video today. This is probably gonna be it. I'm gonna stay here and upload some videos and do some editing, and it's probably gonna be it for the night. So anyway, you guys have a good one, and we'll get started first thing in the morning.